Oh yeah, to add to the last thing I said, nobody truly knows that there's angels and demons who whisper in your ear. Like the angels try to remind you of the good things and the good times, why you should let these things go. Just don't let them bother you. Just try to move on from it. Demons will remind you of every bad, horrible, and terrible thing, why you shouldn't move on from it, why you shouldn't let it go. Keep holding a grudge over it because that person did you wrong. You're not doing nothing wrong by holding that grudge, but you're truly destroying your own happiness when you do that because every time you talk about that person, you get angry. Think about that person, you get angry. See that person, you get angry and avoid them. You can't enjoy life like that. You have to let stuff go. But people don't truly know why they do that. That's why I'm telling you. Psychologically, you never let that pain go. That's why the next person you get with either is going to dump you, is going to try to deal with you, or, sad to say, you might spend the rest of your life lonely because you never let that stuff go. It's not your fault, but if you know you're dealing with it, you have to face it or it will destroy you. Passing around demons is not a good thing because that's why you got so many broken, dysfunctional people now. Things not going right in a person's life can turn them into a monster for real. But no one's aware of why they do it. They just know they do it. And sometimes people don't want to acknowledge it because they don't want to face the fact that they're broken. And the most broken people are the ones that walk around all high and mighty, acting like nothing's wrong. Period. The ones with the biggest smiles that dress the best have the most are usually the most broken. Just saying. But to hide the brokenness, they have to have degrees, money, and power, and a whole lot of material stuff. For man does not want to admit its brokenness, so to hide its brokenness, it hides it behind material human wealth, basically. And the other thing is, God understands thug life. He understands the street life. He gets that you're not always going to make the right decisions. Sometimes you might have to make moves that you might not even want to, but he does understand. And there is heaven for even a thug. And as Tupac would say, the acronyms of thug is, the hate you give little infants fucks everybody. Trust me, God knows why you do what you do. He reads your heart. He sees it. And trust me, if you think God don't understand your thug life, you're wrong. Even though he didn't want you in it, he did already see you being in it. He already knows why you're in it. So trust me when I tell you, he understands, and there is a place in heaven for even those people that the church would say there's not a place for. Everyone has a place in heaven. You just have to earn it. And God does forgive everything a human does. And I mean everything eternally. Just try to do better at it each time. Don't think just because he forgives you that you should still keep doing the same stuff. No. Each time you do the wrong thing, try to learn from it, gain wisdom, and better yourself. So that way you don't want to do it anymore. That's all I'm saying. And just an FYI, God's not going to send you to hell. You send yourself there by your guilt trips of life you never forgave. All right, I'm out.